Okay, so it's time for a dubstep blockbuster special. We've got the bass line in Nero's Me and You. So we've got Logic open. We're going to choose a EFM1 synth for this. I'm choosing it because it's an FM synth, hence the name EFM1. Really good at the rounded sort of sine wave bass stuff, and also really good at doing those digitized, snappy, raspy sounds, which are what this tune is all about, really. So yeah, let's have a little tweak on the modulation envelope. And the detune as well, really handy. Now let's turn the sub up. Now you can really hear that bottom end now, nice and rounded. Oh yeah. And the volume envelope as well. Using the parameters as a visual guide, but as ever, listening to what they're doing. Right, moving forward onto the modulator. Starting to hear that dubstep wobble in full effect there. Okay, so let's copy across another track and let's introduce another synth, because the EFM1 is great for one thing, but we still need some more sort of slightly more analog bass sounds. So what we're going to use for that, we're going to use another standard but also really useful plugin, the ESP1, a Logic classic. So let's get it set up for the sound that we want. Turn the overdrive up, and let's do a few tweaks here on the envelope. Turn that decay up, ramp that sustain. Okay, now this section here is really useful. Moving around here, we've got a lot of sound sculpting options, and as I always discover when I use it, well worth paying a lot of attention to. Now let's turn that speed up of the vibrato. Okay, moving it slightly to the right. Here we go. You can really hear it there, wobbling away in a dubstep fashion. Okay, so there over to the left I clicked on the resolution, so you've got options there for 4, 8 and 16, so I've opted for 4. Okay, let's get this mix right. All these different things, you can try out on your own tunes at home in the studio, see how they sound, see how they fit with your own current projects. This is a really important part of this track, and that is setting the LFO. Now we can do a lot here with the automation lanes, which is what we're going to go and investigate next. Here's the automation lane for the vibrato, which we're going to set up on the EFM1 synth. So here we go, this is the Lfo Rate, and I've set it different rates for certain notes. There's long notes at the bottom that I just pointed out. So I get to those long notes, you get the nice slow grinding LFO, and again, and set it the same for the other parts of the track. Now we've got the amount, so again specific for certain notes. It's all about the detail, getting those tiny little tweaks bang on. It rises for those low long notes just along the bottom there, getting raspy on that little bit there. Here we go, in full effect. So loads of ideas there to try it on your latest productions. Give them a go.